Hey honeys, welcome back and thanks so much for tuning in. So today's video is a response for one of our sisters here with a question about African threading as a protective style, and I'm hoping the step-by-step tutorial on how to do African threading safely will be helpful, and all the answers and information I've given on questions on African threading will help the right way to thread to prevent breakage, the right thread to use, what to do whilst you have your threading in, and how long to keep it in for. Let's start with a tutorial on how to thread your hair the right way to prevent breakage for great results, clean, tidy, neat and beautiful hairstyle, and great stretch and straightening of your natural hair after the takedown. I'll be using the African hair thread because of its nylon properties, which does not soak up hair oils and moisture, leaving your hair product in your hair for silkier, softer and shinier hair. And all I've done here is basically just add up a lot of the thread together to speed up the threading process, and I'll be showing you how to add up multiple of the thread, okay, for threading. Now here I just want to stress on it, please make sure before you thread you moisturize the hair very well, which I have done, and now I am sealing in the moisture with a cake culture natural vibrant shine oil. This oil gives your hair so much shine. This oil is perfect to finish any hairstyle and makes your hairstyle look neat and shiny. Now I'm creating these clean patterns as I put the hair in smaller sections with all the rows that I've created. To start the threading, please leave like an inch from the roots to prevent the hairstyle being too tight. Tight hairstyles causes breakage, causes damage to your follicles, and can cause trauma to your scalp. Whilst threading, please keep your thumb firmly pressed on the hair you're threading to guide the thread as you wrap it around the hair, and keep threading going in a clockwise direction. Now you can see I've threaded one section already. I'm doing the second one, and here you are, two done. As you can see, now each row I'm going to be doing 3 sections. So let's take it from the start. Okay, so first, to thread, place your thread on the hair and press it firmly in place with your thumb to prevent the thread from shifting out of place, and start threading by wrapping your thread firmly and tightly around your hair going clockwise. If your natural hair is short and you want longer threading, you can start by braiding your natural hair with some of the thread up to some inches, and thread the braided hair from the roots and carry on threading until the desired length you want. Okay, and then when you get to the end of your hair, you just create a knot by just creating a loop and then knotting it up just like this. Okay, and then you can cut off the excess thread with a scissors. So we're going to move on to the next column, and I'm bringing in my cake culture natural vibrant shine oil. Okay, and guys, as I've mentioned, please try this oil if you haven't. Try it and you know what I'm talking about. There's some really great reviews on this oil helping to control breakage with just a short period of using. It's amazing. The reviews are amazing, and the shine that it brings when you apply it to your hair is just amazing. Give it a try, guys. Give it a try. So anyway, I'm going to start again. As you can see, not tight, just an inch, and then I start threading to make sure that it's not causing that pain and tightness. And also, if you do it this way, leaving an inch before threading, you will see that the hair will be lying down nicely like this, okay, and not standing up looking pointy like you can see in the picture, okay, which would be very hard to sleep in. This way it will be easy for you to sleep in. So now I'm going to teach you and show you how to actually add the thread together in multiple, okay, add multiple of the thread together so that it can speed up your threading process. So you can use one hand and then just use the other hand to do this, or you can get somebody to help you, okay, and then all you do is wrap the thread on one of the hands, okay, as you can see, and then just keep wrapping it around. So one side is on your hands, okay, your fingers, the other side is on, okay, the other hand, and then just keep wrapping it in between the two hands. You've got it right. I'm sure you'll get it. Okay, just watch and see how we're doing it in the video, and I'm sure you'll get it. So one side is done, as you can see. So I did 4 columns two on the left, two on the right. Okay, so we're going to do the other side. Now let's talk about the types of thread you can use for your African threading. Okay, so again, I'm using the cake culture Barbara shine. Look at that shine, guys, look at that shine. Okay, so let's talk about the types of threads, okay, for your African threading. One, you can use the African hair thread, which has the nylon properties, which is what I'm using, and then the rubber threads. Okay, and then fourth, you can use the acrylic wool or yarn, and a good example of acrylic yarn is the popular Brazilian wool. You can also use the cotton yarn. Using a glossy nylon thread, by the way, will also be more gentle on your strands during the removal process. There'll be no rough bits to snag on your strands. Okay, if you choose cotton yarn, be sure not to wear your threading for longer than a week, because cotton will absorb moisture from your hair, leaving your hair dry. If you choose cotton as well, cotton yarn, please ensure to keep your spray bottle on your hand, okay, to replace all the moisture that can be possibly lost to the cotton yarn. If you go for thicker, more absorbent thread, it can also absorb moisture from your hair. That's why I'm using these. They are thinner thread to prevent moisture being absorbed from your hair. And if you do go for thicker, more absorbent thread, don't leave the styling for more than a week to prevent your hair from being getting dry and thirsty. Now please make sure the hair is well combed, as you can see me doing there, and detangled well. Last threading, so let's have a final recap. So put your thread on the hair, pressed firmly down with your thumb to keep it in place, and then just wrap your thread firmly and tightly around the hair. Keep threading until you get to the end of your hair. Create a knot to make sure it doesn't unravel, and that's it, you're done. Sorry about the faces. So all done, and here we are. This is your African threading. Look at that, so nice and neat. Now you can leave it this way, or you can wrap it all up nicely and neatly like I'm doing. Now to do that, all I'm doing is more like a weave. I'm weaving the sections together. So just as you can see me doing, put a few of them together, get your thread, and then thread around the group of sections that you've done. And then as you go into the end of the hair, keep adding some of the threaded hair and keep threading around it, and keep threading until you get to the end of the hair and you've threaded all the hairs together. Okay, just like you can see. Create a knot at the end again to stop it from unraveling, and do the same to the other side. Now combing your hair and detangling your hair very well before threading will help get you a clean and tidy result, as you can see, and also get the hair stretched out very well, okay, with no tangles in the way. The longer you keep your African threading in, the straighter and more stretched your hair will be. If the threading is done properly and tightly wrapped, hair threading can last 2 to 3 weeks. Some people keep the threading in for up to 4 to 6 weeks. Each time it's done. Try not to wash your hair whilst hair is threaded. And now I'm going to tuck each side into each other. Okay, you see how I'm doing it. So as you can see, first of all I bend it, then I tuck the right side behind the left side, wrap the rest of the thread around the hair, just as you can see me doing. Keep wrapping it, and then once you know it's securely in, you tie a knot around it, and then you do the same to the other side. Okay, just want to say that with acrylic yarn, you can keep your African threading protective style for longer than 3 weeks without risking your hair, because it's known to retain moisture. And like Erica mentioned in her question, yes, African threading is a great and natural no heat method of stretching your hair. African threading holds the hair in a straight position, helping to stop tangling and knotting, because the hair is not getting on top of each other. With African threading, the hair strands are now lying side by side to each other instead of coiling around each other. So I hope this tutorial will be helpful, so you can try your first African threading if you've never done it before. Okay, now I hope you have the confidence to do that. It's a beautiful protective hairstyle and a great way to stretch your hair with no heat, which will prevent your hair from getting damaged and breaking off. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Please click on the like button, like the video for me if you like it, if it was helpful. Look at that beautiful, and share and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.